Hi, I'm Madison and welcome to Winter Wonderland Illuminating Traditions. Earlier today you watched a video on Christmas lights, and today we're going to be making our own Christmas light card like this. So during this time of year, people like to get pretty competitive about putting up Christmas lights, decorating houses, and it's very enjoyable for people to go and walk around. So we're doing our own competition here by making Christmas light up cards. So you'll need your cardstock, your copper tape, your LED lights, colored pencils, crayons, paint, markers, whatever you want to decorate it with, and your battery. So you're going to start out by folding your card in half, or whichever way you want, and going ahead and drawing the design you would like on your card. So I am doing a Christmas tree, but you guys feel free to do whatever you want. You could do a light up house, snowman, reindeer, really anything you want to do. If you guys want to get more creative, you guys can use pencils, pens, crayons, paint. You could even use construction paper. Once you have your design drawn, you can go ahead and use anything to go ahead and color it in. Alright, so once you're done creating your design, we're going to go ahead and open the card and start creating the circuit. So here's a card I created earlier, and this is what we're going to end up with. So an important thing to remember is you're going to have your battery, which has a positive and negative side. The top is the positive, and there's a little plus sign on it, and the back is the negative. With the LED lights we're using, they have two little legs, and there's a shorter and a longer side. The longer side is the positive, and the shorter is the negative. So you want to make sure the negative side is connected to the negative end of the battery, and the positive side is connected to the positive side of the battery. And you can even test it out yourself by making a quick closed circuit, seeing that it lights up. First thing you want to do is you can take a push pin, really anything sharp, and pick the lights that you want to use. Poke a hole through so that you can put the lights through. I'd poke them on both sides just to make sure you can get that light through. And then you're going to go ahead and take the lights you want to use and place them inside. With the LED lights, the shorter side is the negative side and the longer side is the positive side. Now that we have our lights in place, we're going to go ahead and use the copper tape to start creating our circuit. I'm just going to start by using the copper tape to tape all the ends of the lights down. So with this tape, you can either rip it or cut it, whatever's easier for you. Copper tape is super sticky to itself, so just be careful when you're unraveling it. While you're making this, you're going to want to make sure that the copper tape, both ends are covered, that the copper tape is down flat, that it's all touching once it's connected, because the electrons have to flow. Also, if you've noticed the lights start popping up, I've used tape to kind of tape them down so that they will stop popping out. So now I have the positive ends down and attached. I'm going to go over and attach the negative ends. Alright, so now that both sides, positive and negative, are taped down, we're going to go ahead and close the circuit. This part's pretty simple. You're literally just making sure the copper tape is going over all of the sides of the negative ends of the LED and all of the positive sides. Our last step is going ahead and attaching the battery. So like I said before, the top side is the positive side of the battery and the back side is the negative side. So you're going to take a small piece of copper tape, put it on top of the positive side, hook it back to the side with the positive ends of the LEDs. So this is the last step of the card. Now that we have taped all of the lights down, the circuit's closed, the battery's taped on, we're going to go ahead and flip it over to the negative side. And this is really the moment of truth. The lights should light up if you did it correctly. This is what your Christmas card should look like. So this is a competition, so feel free to get creative with it. I did a pretty simple design, but you can get more complex, make it really however you want. Feel free to share your designs with us to be entered in a competition for your light up cards. These are so bright. I'm very impressed with how they